All right, the first real cold snap of the season as temperatures in metro Atlanta dip below freezing. We're still there right now. We're going to see that temperature rise somewhat as we head into the afternoon. Right now, that puts extra pressure on local missions working as hard as they can to protect our unhoused neighbors from this cold. Joining us now is Tensley Almand, CEO of the Atlanta mission, to share how their teams are stepping up to meet the need. Welcome to the show, Tensley.
Hey, thanks so much for having me today. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Describe what it's like for someone living unsheltered on a day like this in Atlanta.
Well, as you can imagine, I mean, living unsheltered isn't good for anybody. It's always dangerous. There's health risks, there's personal safety risks, there's all the things. But then when you add in violent temperatures like this, it becomes just increasingly dangerous. And so we work as hard as we can with just anybody in the city, all of our partners, people, in general, just to get people off the street, make sure everybody has a safe and a warm place to stay when it gets cold like this.
I imagine you are paying very close attention to the forecast. You look at those temperatures. When you hear that those temperatures are coming and they drop, what's the first thing that goes through your mind?
Oh no, it's the first thing that goes through my mind. No, I mean, we work hard all the time, but you're exactly right. We work extra hard like this. We probably, first thing is just making sure that everybody's ready, making sure we've done everything, making sure that we've gone through our checklist to make sure we can provide as many extra beds as possible. We want to work with the city and work with all of our different partners to get as many people off the street on nights like we've had the last 2 nights.
I was just about to ask you that. I know you rely on partnerships. You rely on the city, county, nonprofits to quickly get the alerts out and do what you have to do, right?
That's exactly right. No, I love our network. We have some great people doing some really great work. And what I like is that this time of year, everybody flexes as much as they can to create that extra space anywhere in their buildings that they possibly can. And so we turn a lot of rooms that aren't normally used, for shelter into shelter rooms at our location so that we can get people off the street.
Are there any particular items that you always run out of first during cold days like this?
I think we always need extra blankets. I think anytime you're bringing in extra people at off hours and different times, it puts strain on our food supplies, things like that. But I mean, just typically the essentials that you would think of that, just like at your home when you're caring for more people than you are anticipating, it puts a strain on your supplies. Yeah.
Yeah. How does a cold snap like this expose the larger challenges Atlanta faces with homelessness all year round?
Oh, I mean, pressure puts, it exposes all the cracks, right? And so I think for us, what it exposes is that we're constantly, running short on number of beds. I mean, on a good day, we're always taxed across all of our systems, all of our shelters. And then when we have to flex like this, it really puts an extra pressure on those systems. I think one of the things I do like about this, and I know it's unusual to talk about something you like about this, is it makes all of us lean in and lean together and collaborate, and I love that. I think that that's something that Atlanta Mission, everybody, we can all continue to get better at collaborating for the good of people. And so I do think, yes, it puts pressure on us, but it makes us work together more, and it reminds me that we really can do this together. We can end homelessness for people when we work together.
That said, if you're out and you spot someone who's sleeping outside in weather like this, what's the safest way to help connect them with the resources they need?
I think the safest way is obviously as you're engaging with people, we always ask, hey, check on your neighbors. And our neighbors are even our unhoused friends, right? And so we tell people all the time that as you have opportunity, especially during a time like this, try not to equip people to stay outside, try to equip them to get inside. And so MARTA cards, any access to the shelters in our city, if it doesn't have to be Atlanta Mission, it can be City of Refuge, it can be Gateway, it can be anyone that you are close to. Recommend that your neighbors get there as quick as they can, and maybe even try to make sure they have access to get there via some type of safe transportation.
Tensley, I got 30 seconds left here. What keeps your team motivated, especially when temperatures drop like this, to help folks out?
People are what keep us motivated. We get up every day thinking about people. We get up every day thinking about doing what's best for people. And I think, this is a great opportunity to make sure Atlanta is better for everybody.
There you go. Tensley Almand, thanks so much for all that you do for our community.
Thank you.
And yes, for letting us know how we can help you out. Thanks so much.